Hey guys, so today I am going to be doing a Pinterest inspired wild cat makeup on my face, and I think I'm gonna go for leopard, but we'll see how it turns out. This is the most out there type of makeup that I've ever done, like ever. And it's a lot out of my comfort zone. It's not just gonna be cat inspired, but it's actually gonna kind of make me look a little bit like a wild cat. So I am going to get started. First of all, I'm just gonna grab my hair with this headband. All right, so I pull my hair back with a headband, and if you haven't seen already, if you haven't noticed already, I am wearing these nails right here, and they're the press-on manicure from Kiss, and they're the limited edition ones. The style is actually called Big Pimpin' KT0525. So it brings sturdy nails, and it looks like this. Okay, so they're press-on nails, super easy to put on. And actually, I am not used to wearing long nails, so after this, I will cut them down. I think that if you're gonna dress up like a cat or something like that, there's always those black nails that are more like pointy, kind of more like a cat, like a wild cat. So you could always get those instead, or you could just make these a little bit pointier. But I am not used to these type of nails at all, and I actually was giving my son a bath, and I scratched him a few times, so I'm not used to this. For this look, I'm gonna need to have my face completely blank. I need a blank canvas. So I am going to be using the Pixie by Petra color corrector, and we're gonna see if I'm able to actually get to that point. Oof. I don't know what I had on here. See, I always grab it with my finger, but since I have the long nails right now, I'm not able to grab it with my finger, so I'm gonna grab it with a brush. And I am gonna try to color correct certain areas, like around my mouth. And I'm just gonna tell you at the beginning what it is that I'm using, and then I'm just gonna fast forward everything, because I feel like if I talk the whole time, this video is gonna be super long, and I have a lot of things to do in this video. So less talking, more doing. Primer. So I need to put on my primer, and hopefully doing it backwards isn't gonna mess up the final look, but I forgot to put on primer. Great. So I'm gonna apply a primer now. This is so... If this is any indication of what's to come. By the way, this is the peach color corrector. Let me add a little bit more. And I forgot to wax my lip, so I'm gonna have natural whiskers now. All right, now I am going to apply my foundation, and I will be using the one from Dollar General, and it's called Believe Beauty Skin Finish Foundation, and it's medium to full coverage, so I will add a couple of layers, and this is in the shade Soft Beige. The idea is to use a full coverage foundation because like I said before, you need a blank canvas. So I'm gonna do another layer of this. I look like that dude from Star Trek. I don't know his name, but that's what I look like. So now I'm going to do my eyebrows, and I'm going to be using the Rimmel Brow This Way eyebrow kit. So now I'm going to grab some contour sticks. These are actually concealers from Miss A, from the store Miss A, but they are the Santee SS Super Smooth Concealer, and they look like that. I bought a lighter one and I bought a darker one. So I am gonna start with the lighter one, and I just want to kind of highlight, I want to highlight right here, you know, the natural regular highlights. Yeah. And I am going to highlight over here. I am not putting it on my this crease that I have right there because it's just gonna highlight that, but I'm gonna put it in certain areas because we're trying to look like a cat, like a feline. So let me do that, and you know how cats have a very pronounced like part on top of their lip, and it's kind of bulgy, kind of bulges a little bit, and the way to like kind of give that effect is going to be using a lighter, using that highlighter right there. Before I continue, I am actually gonna put on the eyeshadow primer from Milani, just so that eyeshadow could be really, it could really stand out. So now I am going to grab the darker shade, and I am trying to give myself kind of like a very chiseled kind of look. So I am going to use it right here and right here. I mean, I am not trying to be subtle at all. The idea is to like actually look like I'm like this, and so I'm like applying this right there. I will also apply it to the sides right here. Okay, so now I am going to start grabbing my eyeshadow. So for this look, I am going to be using two eyeshadow palettes. Honestly, I think I could get away with just using one of them, but I'm going to try both. So I'm using the Bad Habit After Party palette, which is this one right here. Now, this is comparable to the one from Huda, I don't know how you say it. And I don't know the name of it, but it is comparable to that one. Now, it is totally like a brown, black based sort of palette. And then I'm also going to be using the Naked Smoky from Urban Decay, which is this one right here. This is the Naked Smoky. And I think that you could just like, I mean, what you're really going to need is like dark brown and black. So I think there's many palettes that actually you could choose from. So I am going to begin on my eyes. The idea is to like make your eyeshadow look like your cat, so it's more like pointy at the end, and that's gonna be the idea. I am gonna start out with this color right here, and it is kind of like a dark chocolate brown, and I am going to be putting that on my crease. And I really hope that this eyeshadow works, because I feel like with dark shadows, it is really hard to like get them to not be patchy. And I need to blend that, but the idea is there. Okay, so I'm switching over to the Urban Decay, and I'm going to be using Whiskey, because I am trying to find something that is not patchy, and that other palette is patchy. So Urban Decay is matte. This one's performing better, by the way. Except I'm definitely using the wrong brush. Another thing is that I do have maturing skin, so my skin it like sags just a little bit, and it's a little bit thinner like on the eyelids as I've gotten older, you know. So it's kind of hard to like put an eyeshadow and not have it like crease like crazy every time I put it on. So yeah, that's what's going on. But I keep trying. I'm not liking that brush. Alright, so I am going to put the same shadow, Whiskey, on my crease, kind of like overlapping onto my my lid. Okay. And now I am going to add black, which is Black Market on this palette right here. It's called Black Market, and I'm going to be adding that on my lid. The idea is to look as fierce as possible. And I feel like, is it just me? I feel like there's so much patchiness going on. Oh my goodness. See, in person it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look patchy in person, but then I look at it on the camera and it's super patchy. Still looks patchy on the camera. In person it doesn't look like that though. Okay, so I am going to grab the lightest shade, which is called 13. It's this one right here at the corner, and I'm going to put that under my eyebrows. I want this part right here to pop. Ooh. My eyebrows are looking like that girl from The Crown, the sister of the queen. It's beautiful brows, by the way. The idea is to make that area pop. And this is a matte shade. I think you could always go kind of like shimmery if you want, because they do have this one. It's called High, and it's shimmery at the end, but I want to kind of go matte on this look. I'm going to be grabbing this tiny flat brush, and I'm going to be using the black like under here, kind of connecting it to the top right there, to the top black. And I am actually going to start at the top, kind of like to line my eyes, although I will line them more later. This is creasing so bad. Like the concealer, the foundation, everything is creasing bad. Alright, so now I am going to grab this white eyeliner, and I am going to line the inside of my lower lashes. Now this is not very noticeable. This one is actually my daughter's from the One Direction kit or something. She's had it for a long time. Now I am going to grab an eyeliner, like a regular black eyeliner. And I am using this one from Lottie AM to PM. Pretty sure I got this in my Ipsy bag. And I am going to be lining like on the bottom and on the top. So I am lining right here. Just to make that pop a little bit more. And I'm going to try to create a cat eye, kind of like a wing liner. But I'm really bad at that. Fail. The idea is to add like some shimmer to like the inner corner. I'll be using the lightest one, which is the shimmery from Urban Decay, and we'll see if that works. I think whenever I have my eyes like lined like this is when you can tell the most that one eye is bigger than the other one. That's okay. All right, so now I am gonna go on to I'm gonna try putting on eyelashes. I don't promise that it's gonna be satisfactory, but I'm gonna try. Okay. I'll be using two products. I'm gonna be using the Kiss 100% natural hair eyelashes in the style Chic, and I am gonna be using the Kiss Strip Lash adhesive, which is this one right here. And you're gonna have to bear with me because I am totally new at this. I have never ever in my life tried putting on eyelashes before. So, I mean, I don't know how I'm supposed to apply these because my other hairs are in the way. Oh my god. I have a feeling I'm gonna have eyelashes. Where I'm not supposed to have eyelashes. They're like a few centimeters above. Like a couple centimeters above my natural lash line. They're on my lid, like in the middle of my lid. You could barely tell. On the camera, you could barely tell. In person, though, you can totally tell that they're just like hanging around. Like, I think they're on top of my lashes. Like on top of my lashes, I mean they're glued on to my actual lashes. Instead of being on my skin, they're somewhere else. This one actually came out a little bit better. Figure it out. I'm gonna put some eyeliner on it. I'm not sure if you could use eyeliner on these lashes. Ugh. Okay. And now I am going to use mascara. So I'm using the CoverGirl Exhibitionist mascara, and I hope that they're already stuck there because otherwise, actually that one's not even stuck there. That one's just hanging out on top of the other one. Okay, I'm gonna use mascara now. This is so crazy. Ay, 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 ay. Okay, so I have two options to do the nose, and it's gonna be either a regular pencil eyeliner or a liquid liner. I am scared of the liquid liner just because I feel like it's gonna go all over the place. I think this will be the type of cat that the other cats are like, I'm not hanging out with you. Because you look crazy. I just keep making it worse. Alright, so now I am going to do a line going down. There's going to be a line going down. I feel like this is not the best liner, by the way. So I'm going to try the one from Miss A, which is the She Makeup Waterproof Matte Eyeliner. And hopefully I don't create more of a mess. I should have used a ruler. Wait, this line looks like a DNA strand. Oh my god. I am so bad at making a straight line. From far away you can't tell, so whatever. Alright, now I am going to do my lip, and I am trying to get it as dark as possible. I don't have black lipstick. I do have this one right here, which is the NYX Lingerie in Beauty Mark, and I am hoping that this is like dark enough, but the idea is just to make the upper lip a lot darker than the lower lip. So I'm not gonna put any on the bottom. I'm gonna try not to like do this. I feel like I'm gonna try to highlight my upper cheeks a little bit more, like this area right here. Okay, so on the bottom, I'm actually wearing this one right here, She Glam Liquid Lipstick in Neutral. And I'm going to try to make it a little bit darker at the top using more of this Beauty Mark NYX Lip Lingerie. I feel like it's separated. And I just bought this. And I feel like it's not giving me its full potential. Now I'm going to add those little dots that cats have. Oh my god. Okay, I need to do this on the mirror before I mess it up. Okay. Now, the other thing that, I mean, I could just leave it like this and go on with my life. But I'm actually going to add, and I think I will add just a little bit of like those leopard spots. So I'm going to be back. So I think that there's a difference between a leopard and a cheetah and all those cats. So I am going to, first of all, add a little more of these dots. I was kind of just like looking at a picture of a leopard and figuring it out. So I'm going to add a few leopard spots to myself and we'll see if it comes out okay. I think the whole point is not to be too precise, because the more precise you try to be, the less you're gonna look like you're doing leopard spots, because leopard spots are very, very random. I'm looking at a picture right now of a leopard. It's a beautiful animal that God created. Fortunately, they're quite ferocious and they can kill you. So don't touch one. Wild animals. I can have more control over a pencil than over eyeshadow. This is my finished look, and I mean, I think this is such a fun look. Like, I feel that you could really just take it more like out there and be a little more extra with it. Like, you could put spots all over your face, not just like in certain areas. You could actually add like the actual whiskers. So this is my final look. I'm going to insert some pictures that I take after this. I will filter them because they're the ones that are going to go on my Instagram. I will link my Instagram in the description box below if you're interested in following me on Instagram. So I really hope that you enjoyed this tutorial and this look. Stay tuned at the end for the pictures. Thanks for watching. Have a great day and stay safe out there. Bye.